Hi, welcome back. I'm Adrian. If it's your first time to the channel, I make videos about things health related and well-being related, particularly to do with mental and physical health. So today it's a really quick video about why use a kneeling chair like this as opposed to a standard office chair, just to give you some more choices in how to look after your spine. I've had trouble with my back on and off over the years, and I'm as careful as I can about it because I decided it wasn't worth playing spinal roulette. So, real quick, in a standard chair, what I found was happening was a variety of different things. Number one, I'd start out with the best of intentions, sit well, but over time I ended up leaning forwards, slouching when I was working, that kind of thing. Or the other way, you'd slide forwards like that, and that rounds out your lower back, and that causes problems. So, onto the kneeling chair. Now, these are great. Very easy to get on. Stand either side of the legs and sit down, and you sit down on your bottom. I've heard people refer to your sitting bones. Not really sure what that is, but I presume they're in there somewhere and they do a job. So anyway, you sit down and you rest your knees on the pad, and what you'll notice is that it actually, as this is tilted forwards, it causes your lower back to arch slightly and restores that curve, because your spine should have a curve like that. So it's much more comfortable. I find I can't lean forwards because it feels uncomfortable, and I can't lean back because it feels uncomfortable, so it keeps you in a good position. What I do sometimes during the course of the day is I might raise it up a tiny bit just to have a bit of variation, and just sit a little taller, and sometimes I drop it back. I do find after a long period of time there can be a little pressure on my shins, and I suspect probably the best way, if you had a lot of money, is to actually have one of these made and have it made to the correct length for your leg. Now, this particular chair is a Putnam's chair. They're not sponsoring this, and the reason actually I'm doing this video is because one of the casters broke on this. I've had this 6.5 years now, I think it is. It was second-hand to me, but I'll roll some B-roll in a minute and you'll see just what great condition this chair's in. It's amazing. The fabric hasn't worn through. There's a few marks on the wood, and the only thing that's given way on it was one of the casters broke, and I emailed Putnam's and asked them if I could buy a new caster, fully expecting that I probably couldn't, because so many things these days you just can't get bids for. They just want to sell you a new one, and they said absolutely not a problem. I think it was £6.50, or certainly less than £7. 2 days later I had this. Now, they asked me if I'd leave a review on the website, and I said, well, I'll tell you what, I'll actually make a video because this chair is amazing. And so big shout out to Bubbles actually at Putnam's for speaking to me, taking the order, helping me with the caster, and I think this chair is fabulous. I'll put a link in the comment section below, no, in the description section below, so that you can go on their website. They're not cheap, but as far as I can tell, this thing's going to last and last and last. It's solidly built. So you've got some adjustments on height here. You've also got here, you can take this out with an Allen key and you can raise this up and down. And I just find that every once in a while I just need to nip that up and this top one up. They just work loose over time, but not a lot. So there's also going to be a link down below. You can go on Amazon and you can buy similar chairs. I suspect they're nowhere near the same level of quality, but they'll certainly get you started. So really that's it for today. I'd encourage you to get a kneeling chair because they're absolutely amazing for your back. By the way, if you like this, click the little thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, so you can get notifications, and the bell icon so you can get notifications of new videos as we make them. And if you want to ask me any questions or say anything or just say hi, please do so in the comments, and I'll do my best to get back to everybody. Take care.